Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Starting in the AL East, the Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-0. The Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 9-2. The Toronto Blue Jays
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Adam Jones has a single, a double, and a home run already in this one. Looking for the toughest one to get in the cycle, the triple. First pitch on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Fisher arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Houston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Charlie Morton gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles are trying to hold their 1-run lead here in the 9th, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets ahead 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Last strike now for Houston. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little bouncer. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Number 12 has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Tillman earns his first win of the season. Donnie Hart closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Donnie Hart is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 12 ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 10th inning coming up. And we are tied 7-7. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they grab an 8-7 lead. Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Colby Rasmus.
He's set and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Gardner. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Liner towards second. Well, this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, number 12. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ready once again, Danny Valencia, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to... Here's Neil Walker. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Brad Brock enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 delivery. Right side hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, first baseman,
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
So striding in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Drury at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Orioles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Donnie Hart claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Caleb Joseph bats here with the game on the line in the 9th. Tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson going back to the track, but it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
Boy, Giro, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another 2-out hit to win the ball game.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope is there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Tapped down the line, but it gets fouled. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Grounded to third. Beckham loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Ryan Tepera comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
Left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Mark Trumbo. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hernandez going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw. And they get the force for the second out. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Kendrys Morales is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Rasmus on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 3-3. Kendrys Morales will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 8, Kendrys Morales.
Ready for another shot now, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Tim Beckham.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson on the move. 2 down.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Donaldson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready with another two-strike offering. Swing and a little tapper. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied at 3-3. Aaron Luke will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Number 12 will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Number 12.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Ready now for Baltimore. Danny Valencia trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Somebody always takes note. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Morales. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. It is Curtis Granderson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Brad Brock takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in for the Jays, Aledmus Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Dribbled up the line. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rasmus has a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one. Looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Diaz is under it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Riding in once again, Adam Jones. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Pilar at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. Still tied 3-3. Ready once again, Russell Martin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Russell Martin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ready for another shot now, Devin Travis. And his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's just 1 for 6. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Valencia is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. John Axford is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
John Axford.
Digging in once again, Caleb Joseph. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Solarte. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 12.
Ready now for Baltimore, number 12, switch hitter batting left here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Weakly hit towards first. Smoke charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
First baseman, number 2. Danny Valencia.
Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia, his career line against John Axford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Diaz picks it up on the first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Hi.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Josh Donaldson.
Yo. How are you?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
This game yesterday.
The batter, second baseman, John Solarte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Cool, do you like the hay?
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2 out, nobody on.
What part of the game do you like to play?
He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Beckham is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Every part.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Right. Braves.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
He gets hurt a lot.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The O's used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Brad Brock claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Thought he was back. Do you have a Braves franchise? No. Yes, he is back, but he is day-to-day.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Jonathan Schoop bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing by Schoop now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, deep.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jonathan Schoop may be looking at his last opportunity to extend his hitting streak, which currently stands at 14 games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Alex Verdugo may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Kipnis. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Cleveland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Corey Kluber earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Alex Cobb pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Andrew Miller records the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Trey Mancini came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They trail 5-2. Start of the 9th. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rays took the lead. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Adam Jones is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. From the stretch. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Span is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles, but they're still in control, 7-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Chris Davis may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jacob Faria earns his first win of the season. Jose Alvarado hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Here's the first pitch. Right side. Backhanded. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. The 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Jones looks up. Ball game. So a two-run shot to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
7-5, tonight's final. The O's came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Pedro Aranjo claims the win out of We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Castellanos is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Cisco.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Stumped. A native Texan. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Grounded to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Miguel Cabrera will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Roy. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Roy?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. So digging in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Mata, the runner at third. McCann at second with 2 gone. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
He stays alive, still 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Miguel Cabrera will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alex Verdugo. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Iglesias ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ray Mancini.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! So it's a solo shot to dead center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And they did some damage off it. And good evening to those of you joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 12 bats here with the game on the line in the 9th. Tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Los Angeles Angels earn the victory despite only collecting And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Chris Davis is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles are trying to hold their 1-run lead here in the 9th, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Beckham near the bag at third, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
So striding in, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Johnny Hart enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 57, Johnny Hart.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Franklin Barreto will come on now and pinch run here. So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay.